The first layer includes well-known K-pop collaborations with mainstream hip-hop artists and producers. Arguably, the most popular of these collabs has come from Blackpink. Jennie's newest album, Ruby, features Childish Gambino, Doechii, and production from Mike Will Made It and the Eardrummers team. Mike Will has produced some of hip-hop's most legendary songs.
Hey, I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances.
That girl is a real crowd, please.
And what about Lisa? Alter Ego features Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, and Future on the song F Up the World, which was produced by ATL Jacob.
ATL Jacob.
ATL Jacob produced? Lisa and Future had a collab? Damn, they really be tapped in. I didn't know this.
ATL Jacob. You pray for my demons, girl, I got you.
Also on the album is production from 99 and OG Volta on the song Bad Girl.
OG Volta? Damn, okay. These pros going crazy. Okay, that's lucky tough.
This producer duo consists of OG and Volta, and I can guarantee you've heard their songs before. But speaking of producer duos, how about Baby Monster's Hot Sauce, which was co-written by Q Beats, the same duo who produced Sicko Mode. You know who else worked on Sicko Mode? Take Heath, who produced this song by J-Lo and Yoja Idol, who are now just idols. Take Heath also produced Drake's diss tracks on Kendrick and many more hits. While we're discussing producers, there's also 17, who worked with DJ Khaled, Pharrell Williams, and Timbaland. But moving away from production, let's look at some singles and focus on the artists themselves. J-Hope from BTS did songs with Glorilla, Don Toliver, and of course, J. Cole. Then there's Megan Thee Stallion, as I mentioned earlier, who has worked with not just Lisa, but also RM from BTS and Twice.
Real hot girl, do you like that? When I smack it in, you watch it bounce right back.
There's Ivan Sweetie, Stray Kids and Lil Durk, and New Jeans with Jid.
Let me tell y'all this. This is why I feel like, as an artist, you gotta expand into different avenues. Like, even producers, like it's cool making hip hop stuff all the time. I mess with hip hop, like underground music. That's my thing. But you gotta like try different stuff. You gotta try different avenues. Like, it's a good thing, cause if you're able to make more stuff or do other collabs that just like hip hop stuff, you can grow more as an artist, and it helps you experiment and try new things with a new sound and try and incorporate things. That's why I feel like, you know, collabing K-pop artists and hip-hop artists from America, like, it's a good mesh. It's good. It helps different fan bases like explore different sounds more. It's cool. I respect this. It's tough. It's tough.
And to finish off the first layer, it's only fitting to recognize Jay Park and his role in blending Korean and American culture and music. But this is just the surface. The deeper we go, the closer K-pop gets to the actual Opium label.
If your name starts with a J, this is for you.
Bro, I keep seeing this Adam Killer. Bro, I be seeing Adam Killer everywhere on my Instagram feed, bro. Instagram reels all over, bro. Bro, at least I see at least one Adam Killer Instagram reel a day, bro. I'm telling you.
That's Adam Killa promoting his song Prada at 13, which I co-produced. But what genre is it? Plug and B is a style of music popularized by the Slay World Collective. It's a derivative of plug, which is a subgenre of trap music, and combines that with wavy melodies from R&B. But aside from producers making K-pop plug and B remixes, the overlap actually goes further than that. The producers of Magnetic were directly inspired by plug and B. Even Wikipedia says so. But if you still don't think K-pop labels have their eyes on the underground scene, this should be enough to convince you. Now, there's one other major underground genre that K-pop is taking inspiration from.
I can't see a damn thing if they walk. I can't see a damn thing.
I'm sure you've heard that song. Now, listen to this K-pop song. They're both rage beats, and if I take away the vocals, you would have no idea which one of these is a K-pop song. But let's take a break from the technical stuff and enjoy some memes that you might have seen while rotting on your phone.
Hate Summers.
That's Chu, the now solos from
Bruh.
Luna. Obviously, she's not talking about Summers himself, but this one still got pretty popular for some reason. So,
Bruh, I saw this on Instagram Reels, bro. That shit was hilarious, bro.
Pyucheon님 is 1/4 Korean. I'm not gonna lie, I can see it in his eyes, so I don't know how we didn't realize this sooner. And how about Blade signing this Giselle photo card? And Laserdym signing this photo card of Cheon. What are we doing? Okay, so we're now past the halfway point of this iceberg, and this is where things start getting real. For layer 4, we'll be looking at real life meetups between these two very different worlds.
Hello, Netflix.
This is T.O.P. from Big Bang. You might know him better as the purple haired guy from Squid Game.
Thanos.
And sitting next to him, yeah, that's Lil Yachty. I dug a little deeper and I found Yachty freestyling over Big Bang beats back in 2016.
Hey, whoa. Hey, drop top, raindrop, pull up in a juice box.
Legendary. Big Bang debuted in 2006, but who debuted in 2007? That's right, you're looking at Tiffany from Girls' Generation with Tyler, the Creator. 2009 marked the debut of 21, and 15 years later, CL linked up with Yeet at Rolling Loud 2024. Now, if you're familiar with the underground scene, you probably know Tu Hollis, who's been blowing up recently. And he's been making K-Popium fans very happy. Or unhappy, depending on how you see it.
Love aespa.
If you know K-pop, you definitely know aespa. And they will be returning later in the video, so stay tuned for that. But while we're talking about Tu Hollis, this is something I never would have expected. Vernon and D8 from 17 at a Tu Hollis show. It's so weird but interesting at the same time. Now I know we moved past the technical side of the music, but this is really cool. There's an unreleased Tu Hollis song that seems to sample Odd Front by Luna. And let's not forget when Lil Uzi Vert met Chon Somi and his goats, G-Friend. Or recently when Lisa and Future were seen eating dinner together. But it seems like the opportune place for these crossovers to happen is at fashion shows. J-Hope was seen at
Hold on. Okay, I remember it was Ian. Actually. Okay, so y'all know, I think it was New Jeans. What's your ETA? Jason kind of made it popular on TikTok and stuff like that. And I think it was one stream where Max brought Ian on stream, and he brought what's Ian's prod? I forget his prod. They sampled What's Your ETA, but obviously it never dropped. It's unreleased because sample. Label stuff, but it was low-key tough. Yeah.
Louis Vuitton Fashion Week 2024 with Travis Scott. At Paris Fashion Week, A$AP Rocky was with Ella from Meow, and he also linked up with Hani from New Jeans, or NJZ, I guess. Speaking of Rocky, one of my favorite songs.
I don't know if it was Hani. No, it was Lisa. Lisa, I think it was Pharrell. Pharrell, I think he made a fit for Lisa. I think he styled her fit. Lisa's did, or created a fit for her. I think it's for Louis Vuitton or something. I don't know. Yeah.
By him is Praise the Lord. I've been streaming it since testing dropped.
Text a message, I don't know the number.
But look who is listening to that very song. Remember how I said we'd be talking about aespa a lot more? When it comes to K-pop groups, listening to this type of music, aespa is the group. So for the fifth layer, let's look at some cosigns. Here's them reacting to the Kendrick and Drake beef. Personally, I'm just glad to have been alive while it all went down. I think aespa unironically posts more rap music than any other group has or ever will. But it's not like they all just happen to magically like the same music. There's somebody responsible for aespa's music tastes. It's Giselle.
Giselle goated. She's so goated. Giselle's goated. Bro, I think there was one Instagram post. It was Che, one of Che's songs. I think it was Pizza Time. I forget what Che's song, but she posted Che and stuff. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like out of everyone, Giselle low-key the most tapped in. I ain't gonna lie. Giselle is the most tapped in, for sure. most definitely the most tapped in. Nice. Che, Miley Cyrus, yeah, that was the song. Femi Guerrero.
And Giselle isn't the only one tapped in. Here's One Young from IVE posting a Future song, and Cat's Eye's Megan posting a Swappa song. Who's very
Swappa? No, that's Bon Knowledge. Swappa tough. Swappa? Nah, they tapped in. Nah, that's actually tough. They what? Nah, that's tapped in. They tapped in, bro. Cat's Eye X Swappa? Bro, nah, that's Bon Knowledge right there. That's Bon Knowledge.
very underground. A lot of you probably don't even know him. But hold on, let's slow down for a bit. This whole time it's been Korea looking at America, but it goes both ways. Here's Abel showing love to New Jeans, and the Snoop Dogg reposting Twice's strategy. Also, this was so random.
Hey, shout out all the Nightman fans, or however you pronounce it. I love y'all, I appreciate y'all.
The name and hypin being said by OGZ just doesn't feel real to me. But to finish off, here's some underground songs showing love to K-pop. There's Nayeon and Momo on the cover of a Don Corleo song, and Glaive putting Lisa in the title of this song that I produced. Now I've been saving the best for last, so thanks for sticking around for the final layer. We finally reached the bottom where K-pop truly overlaps with Opium. And we gotta start with Playboi Carti's long-awaited album, Music, with track number 3 being titled K-pop. Although the original song title was Ketamine, so the new song title's probably about a ketamine lollipop, not Korean pop. But regardless, guess who's credited on production? It's Full Circle. And this album got really popular in Korea. Giselle from aespa, Natty from Kiss of Life, and Yoonjin from LE SSERAFIM all posted songs from Music, and they all got reposted by Cardi. One group even got sent merch by Cardi. Technically, Cat's Eye isn't a K-pop group, but they're in the same general industry, and in fact, they're one of the most outspoken groups when it comes to Opium.
We both love Opium.
We do.
Love Cardi. Let me just say, I am Playboi Carti's #1 fan.
Then there's Baby Monster's Asa recommending songs from the album, and I found this clip of Seollin from Triple S covering Fiend.
Fiend.
And of course, here is some more aespa.
What's your favorite song in I Am Music? Like Wheezy.
She no ball.
All this being said, it seems there's one group who isn't big enough for Cardi's attention yet. Now it's been Cardi this, Cardi that this whole time, but what about the other members of Opium? Here's Destroy Lonely at a Blackpink concert. His profile picture on SoundCloud is still Rosé, and he name dropped Blackpink in a song.
I like the K-pop hoe, I'm going Blackpink.
And again, going back to Giselle, when she posted Ken Carson's music and even got a repost and comment from Ken. She also changed her profile picture on Bubble to a Ken Carson visualizer. I gotta get off the internet. And here's XG doing a dance cover of Yale.
She's smart as fuck, I got this bitch straight out of Yale.
And if you listen to Ken Carson, you've definitely heard production from Starboy and Out of Town.
Yeah.
And those two produced this Jungkook song.
Starboy, you're my hero.
Every day I wonder if this all is
And that's it. 6 layers of lore with everything I could possibly find on this excessively niche topic. It honestly feels surreal sometimes to see these two drastically different worlds on opposite sides of the world crossing over in various ways. But I'm sure we'll continue to see more between these industries in the coming years. Make sure to check out Kpopium TV and Kpop Underground on Instagram. They helped a lot with researching for this video, and they make great content about this topic.
Kpopium, shout out Kpopium TV, bro. Kpopium TV be going crazy.
And if you like K-pop and underground rap music, I've got a Spotify playlist in the description below. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon.
But shout out to all the pros though. The pros be going crazy. I've been making music for like 4 years, producing. Like I'm trying to get tapped in, bro.